Oh well.
Yeah, we get a bit of a peek at least, but looks like the things have stayed with the teams, so that's nice. That's awesome. Welcome back to the 2 vs 2 tournament, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the semifinals, spawning here on the northern right side of the map for Old Country, playing for Team Burn the Baguettes. It's the combination of Harstem and his ally Elazer.
In the bottom left for Team Suckerpunch, it's the orange Zerg Psycho. And the red Terran Kamker.
We're both from Team Ascension. I guess this one's the Academy team and one's not. Or I'm not sure how that works because one's is pro and one's just like the regular clan tag. But I've known a lot of these guys for a long time. I haven't really seen a lot of Kamker in recent days. You know, folks like BioIce and others from way back when really stuck out because they are consistent, we'll call it, with the way they play. Sometimes cheesy, sometimes all in-y. But I don't know a lot to say about Kamker and Psycho here. That being said, the dynamics of what you know in 1v1s tend to get thrown out the window. And we get to see a lot of... it sounds silly, but like raw-based skill set. You know, folks like Harstem and Elazer, they've got good control over the game, but their build orders are not the same in 2v2s. Timings are not the same in 2v2s.
Yeah, all that is true. I'm just wondering if I should have responded to that with a yes.
Let me figure it out.
99.9% sure that it is cross, and I'd be more convinced that it's only these cross missions too. But
yeah, but at the same time, it's like, hey
really
guys,
entirely sure.
you're the players. Do your homework for the games you're going to be playing. It's like when Select. I always remember this moment. Select tried to 2-rack Scarlet in the middle of Foxtrot Labs because he had no idea how spawn locations worked.
Well, I just remember, like, I think there's been some cases in IESL, ESL or IAM or whatever, where they did ask because like Frost was only only cross or whatever, and therefore I'm pretty sure did have to respond, but because they're like different versions of the map.
There was
right?
there was that one map. What was it? Star Station had like 9 different iterations of it. And everyone had to keep asking.
Right,
on
exactly.
That one.
I think that was probably the one that most people asked, like, what version is it? Because the ladder was different from the pro or something like that. Like, yeah, that made sense. But yeah, you're right. They're gonna figure it out. Harstem, I guess, wanted to know because he's gonna go and proxy a Stargate again.
Well, that. But if it's not broken, don't fix it. However, Psycho. As I say, he was on the way to scout this actually as he veered his Overlord off to the left. Perhaps not sure if it was crossed or not, but
it's also, I brought it up during the break or something like that, I think, but that Team Suckerpunch has gotten here through walkovers, unfortunately. So as cool as it would be to say that they beat out, who did they beat out? Zervos and Lambo.
ugh. Yo,
They didn't actually do that.
It's not only that, but they got the coincidence of double walkovers. The likelihood of this happening is so low.
Yeah,
For those who don't know, by the way, just a quick thing about the brackets. Olivia Olimoli, the wonderful woman who's helping us admin all this, she basically just shuffled them like 5 times on random.org and then put them up. There was no seeding based on like, past experience through ladder or anything like this. It was just totally random. So the fact that, again, those 2 were walkovers is really insane.
Yeah. So like RM and Intent, you think would have gotten pretty far, and I was really looking forward to seeing them because they're Team NA, right? But they were all hooked over as well. So we really don't know what Psycho and Kamker are going to look like. Harstem and Elazer, I think, are probably the better in terms of 1v1. But as you brought up previously, like the timings are all different. People can be better in 2v2 than 1v1, vice versa. People can be better in like 4v4s too, I suppose. Although I don't know if we'll ever have a 4v4 tournament.
Not until my computer becomes 4 times better. After that first game today, it's even made me shaky on even trying 3v3s. I mean, that max out was ridiculous.
That was like a once in a lifetime. I was really quite afraid that just like started something that like the EU teams would always do that, and I was really quite terrified for this tournament.
I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit too for me. It was just like,
like
oh,
EU,
don't let this happen all day.
Europe storm host, please, but that didn't happen.
It's some pretty decent harass coming out of Harstem, getting quite a few kills here, but nothing too devastating just yet.
Oh.
And turrets down for Kamker, and with Queens out, these oracles shouldn't really be something that ends the game. I would be surprised if they were, but they are going to be a nuisance nonetheless.
Those and scouts, it's going to be Hellions rather than like a Widowmine drop or something. I don't know why it would be Hellions, unless this is going to be followed up with a starport. It's got to be, right? There's still got the rocks not being broken down.
Well, he did take a 3rd CCRA, so the fact that Hellions or not maybe doesn't matter so much right now. They could also just, as weird as it sounds, be defensive. Like if you assume your opponent's the one breaking down the rocks, maybe you're trying to worry about these lings flooding in, but they want to make a wall at the top of your ramp. So I don't know what's going on in Kamker's head, but Harstem takes a gold base back at home. He's also getting this Phoenix out. Oh man, Phoenix have just been... I really don't know any other unit we've seen be so magnificent. Like make the leap from 1v1 to 2v2 as the Phoenix.
Nope, can't think of another one. A lot of drones go down here.
And rose from the ashes.
Like a phoenix. Alright, anyways. A lot of drones go down here. Good harassment with the Oracle. Behind this, Harstem does get that gold base, just like last game. We do have, for the first time, I believe, a Terran going bio.
Yeah.
Likanine, went mech one game. The other game, he didn't go anything, technically. And then the rest of them have been mech.
He went SCVs. He went economy. He chose money. He played the stock market.
Both bio and mech. Healed by medevacs and repaired.
I guess one of the things, though, about bio that's not so bad is, well, we didn't see any of it so far today. I believe Hart played bio with Crank most of the time. I recall one mech game at least, but for the most part, he played a lot of bio, and his stim marines, his drops, I mean, drops are even crazier when you've got the support of someone else in a 2v2. You draw all the defenses to defend the mains, and then you have your partner push through with the main force. It can go quite well for someone playing bio, but it is looking like Roach versus Roach here on the Zerg player side of things, so no mutas.
I do wonder what it's going to look like against Phoenixes, I don't know if Hart ever had to play against Phoenixes and continued to be so drop heavy. I just can't recall. But, if Harstem realizes what's going on, then they'll certainly be looking to catch him. If
you were a mothership, you wouldn't have that problem.
I can't recall. There's like a Brood War meme that is based off of that. Let's get the weak one at least.
Well, I think the other one wasn't in range. If it hit the other one, it might have actually killed the weak one with splash damage. I don't know, but additional racks is coming down, kind of limited by creep. It sucks having a Zerg player as an ally sometimes. I'm speaking from experience on this one, guys. Well,
good thing I'm only 33% allied Zerg.
Yeah. Oh, I think you mean 33.33% repeating. Actually, StarCraft's just like secretly like, no, fuck you. We give a 40% chance for Zerg because she's a girl. Dude, when Destiny asked you that question, by the way, in the late game, I was like, he's saying what we're all thinking.
That's been asked so many times, though. It really wasn't like, like how dare you ask that? I was like, yeah, I've thought about it. I don't really know. I think it's just coincidental, to be honest. But.
Well, I thought it was funny because you had said something along the lines of like, oh yeah, I played Terran. He's like, well, why'd you start as Zerg? I'm like, she didn't fucking say that.
Yeah, actually, I did start as Terran. But anyways, we have a large Roach force, and there's simply enough from Kamker to help out. Psycho had a decent enough army. Kamker did not.
Elazer just comes in with this ridiculous force.
Roach army.
Yeah, it's kind of almost like watching what Lily Kadeen and Hampy were trying to pull off, but better. The Roach is going for the dance. Bio, like, where is that bio? Where is that production? Why is it so late is my biggest question right now. Because, okay, they're taking some damage, and okay, Kamker's not getting the best income right now, but why did it take so long to get units in play? It's not like there's drops going down on the other sides of the map right now. There's just no army in the first place.
The Oracle did some damage. They did go 3 CC, so that, makes up for, some army, but I really feel like even that was still too small. Finally, production's up and ready to go, though, with 5 Marauders at a time. There's no little thing, but if it was here in the beginning, great. Here now, you're probably still gonna lose.
I love that Harstem insists on not dancing with real oracles, but always using the hallucinations for it.
It's like a trademark, like a serial killer, right?
I'm just gonna dance till I die.
Then disappear.
Where are those other? Okay, come back from the main. Marauders gonna try to take out this force. I think if there was just 5 or 6 more Marines to complement this would look so much better. But ultimately, it's just too many Roaches.
They did enough damage that even if they all died, it would warrant it. I mean, Elazer's still on 3 bases. Harstem's on 3 bases, including that gold. They finally remember to break down the rocks.
Yeah, still Link's coming out of desperation for Psycho. Maybe they thought they had more time, like the no rush element really played against them because they thought, all right, we can play relaxed for a little bit longer. But, yeah, it's really unfortunate this goes the way it does. Some of these Roaches so close to death. A tank shot, this one-mine shot, I mean, really just... They were close to holding, but it came too late. It was after all the SCVs started dying. After all the drones started going down. I mean, still... Wait, how's he sitting on 50 SCVs? Oh, they're all at the gold. Good games called nonetheless. Looks like Team Burn the Baguettes will take game number 1 here in the semifinals. Kamker's just going to try finding it out a little bit longer. I mean, he did get all the money from his ally leaving, but I mean, he's a little too far behind at this point.
I think so. Gee.
All right, we